Welcome to this cool epic show where we cover every day one or two addictive Aguation stories.
Yeah.
All in a fun, adventurous way, with masterful storytelling that keeps you craving for more tales of adventure and carnage.
Absolutely.
Rate and follow for more Action Hero episodes.
Oh, got it.
Today, you're joining us as we unpack two absolutely thrilling narratives.
Okay.
We're not just going to tell you what happened. We're going to explore the core elements that make these stories so gripping and see what insights we can extract.
Right. Like what makes them tick, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
What makes them so cool?
So are you ready to dive into the world of action heroes and uncover the secrets behind their awesomeness?
I am so ready. Let's do it.
Okay, let's jump straight into our first story, Twilight Marksman. You're thrown into this crime-ridden neighborhood, and you meet Leo, this teenager, who, through a twist of fate, a chemical spill, gains the incredible ability to see perfectly in the dark.
Wow, that's quite a twist.
It's that classic underdog setup, but with a really interesting spin. What struck you most about this initial premise?
Well, what's immediately compelling is how the story subverts the typical power fantasy. Instead of, a character being inherently special or chosen, Leo's extraordinary ability arises from a personal misfortune. So it's not like he's, the chosen one,
Right.
He kind of stumbles into this.
It's like a consequence.
Yeah, exactly. And this grounding of the fantastic in a relatable struggle for agency is a powerful starting point.
Uh-huh.
It makes you consider how even adversity can become a catalyst for unexpected strengths. The description of his vision shifting, allowing him to perceive the darkness, is also a vivid way to illustrate this transformation.
Absolutely. And he doesn't just gain this ability and keep it to himself.
Yeah.
He actively decides to become a force against the crime that's plaguing his community.
He takes action.
What I found particularly interesting was his choice of weaponry, his dad's custom pistols.
Oh, interesting.
It's not some high-tech gadget. It's something personal, something from his existing world. What does that choice of weapon tell us?
That's really interesting. That deliberate choice to use familiar weaponry, albeit modified, underscores the idea that heroism can emerge from leveraging existing resources and local context. It suggests that true strength can lie in ingenuity and making the most of what you have, a theme that often resonates more deeply than stories of inherent power.
Right.
It also subtly connects him to his father, perhaps hinting at a deeper motivation beyond just cleaning up the streets.
Right. Absolutely. And the way he operates this shadowy figure, the mystery sharpshooter, leaving these glitter-filled casings, it's almost theatrical. It's not just about stopping criminals. It's about creating a legend, a symbol. What's the significance of this almost performative aspect of his vigilantism?
That's a great point. This theatrical element serves not only to create a public persona and instill fear in the criminal element, but also functions as a form of psychological warfare, disrupting their sense of control and predictability.
Oh, wow.
It's a deliberate manipulation of perception, a key tactic often seen in asymmetric conflicts. The glitter, while seemingly whimsical, adds to the mystique and makes him an almost urban myth, amplifying his impact beyond his actual interventions.
Yeah, so it's not just about the actual act of fighting crime. It's also about the message that it sends.
Exactly. It's about the image, the perception.
Now, here's where the story throws you for a loop. The introduction of Mr. Tanaka, the seemingly unassuming tailor, who turns out to be this incredibly capable individual.
Oh, wow. A twist?
It's such a great twist and really makes you rethink your assumptions about who can be a hero.
Absolutely. I mean, who expects the tailor to be a secret badass?
Right.
This is a pivotal moment that challenges our initial perceptions of heroism. Mr. Tanaka's reveal underscores the idea that strength and resilience can be found in the most unexpected places and in people who might initially seem ordinary or even vulnerable. If we connect this to the bigger picture, it highlights how communities often possess untapped resources and hidden protectors. Leo, who started as a lone actor, discovers the power of mentorship and realizes that effective action can come in many forms.
And this alliance completely shifts Leo's approach, doesn't it?
It does. It really changes things for him.
He moves from being this solitary, perhaps even reckless vigilante to someone working collaboratively, learning from Mr. Tanaka's experience and skills. It suggests a real growth in his character.
Absolutely. That's such an important part of his journey.
Yeah.
The encounter with Mr. Tanaka marks a significant turning point in Leo's development. It moves him away from a purely reactive, anger-fueled approach towards a more strategic and collaborative form of vigilantism.
Right.
This introduces the important theme of mentorship and the idea that even those with extraordinary abilities can benefit immensely from guidance and shared experience.
Yeah.
It raises the question of whether true effectiveness in action comes from individual power or the ability to forge alliances.
Right. Very interesting. Okay, let's shift gears now and delve into our second story, The Bullet Witch. This has a completely different feel right from the start.
Oh, okay.
It's steeped in this sense of injustice and loss, with Leela seeking revenge against a corrupt council using these incredible enchanted bullets.
Enchanted bullets. That sounds intense.
It's a much more overtly magical and vengeful premise. What were your initial thoughts on this stark contrast?
Well, the opening of The Bullet Witch immediately establishes a high-stakes, deeply personal conflict driven by profound injustice. The setting of the council chamber, a place that should represent order and fairness but instead masks corruption, sets the stage for Leela's dramatic and magical entrance as an avenging figure. The backstory of her coven and grandmother's demise provides a powerful and emotionally resonant motivation for her actions, framing her not just as someone seeking revenge, but as a force fighting against systemic oppression.
Right, and her weapon, enchanted bullets, is just such a fantastic concept.
I know, right? It's such a cool idea.
It's this blend of the everyday object, the bullet, infused with magic, making it a really creative and dangerous tool. How does this choice of weapon impact the kind of action and the themes of the story?
The enchanted bullets significantly amplify the stakes and the narrative possibilities. They aren't merely projectiles, they are physical manifestations of Leela's magical abilities and her burning desire for retribution.
Oh.
This allows for a level of poetic and often brutal justice that wouldn't be possible with conventional weaponry. What's particularly fascinating is how each enchanted bullet seems tailored to the specific wrongs committed by each member of the council, highlighting the personal nature of her vendetta and the depth of her understanding of their sins.
It's almost like each shot is a meticulously crafted act of magical justice. The chandelier, the spider lily, the accelerated aging, each has this vivid, almost symbolic quality.
Right.
It really underscores the depth of her power and the personal nature of her quest.
Absolutely. The transformation of the council chamber into a grotesque wonderland, as the story describes it, underscores the disruptive and chaotic nature of Leela's magic and her intent to dismantle the council's carefully constructed facade of respectability. The weeping portraits and the thorny vines visually represent the pain and suffering they inflicted and now face in return, turning their place of power into a reflection of their own corruption.
But even amidst all this powerful vengeance, there's that moment of hesitation when she confronts the last counselor.
Oh, really?
It introduces a really interesting layer of complexity to Leela's character. She's not just a force of pure destruction.
That's interesting. So there's more to her than just blind rage. That moment of hesitation is crucial for understanding Leela's character arc. It suggests that her quest for revenge isn't solely fueled by blind rage. The deliberate choice to spare the last counselor and instead seek out the hidden scrolls indicates a shift in her motivation. It implies a move beyond simple retribution towards uncovering the deeper roots of the corruption. This raises a compelling question. Is her ultimate goal merely to punish the guilty or to dismantle the entire system that allowed this injustice to flourish?
Right, and the discovery of those forbidden scrolls definitely hints at a much larger conspiracy, doesn't it?
It does. It makes you wonder what else is going on behind the scenes.
It suggests that the council's corruption is just the surface of something much deeper, and that Leela's journey is far from over.
Right.
It opens up a whole new realm of possibilities for her story.
Exactly. The unearthing of the scrolls reframes the narrative. Leela's personal vendetta now has the potential to evolve into a fight against a more widespread and insidious form of injustice. Her reloading the revolver at the end isn't just about continuing her revenge. It signifies the beginning of a more extensive and potentially more dangerous quest for true justice, hinting at the possibility of new alliances and the uncovering of even darker secrets.
Wow. So much to unpack there.
Yeah.
So bringing it back to Twilight Marksman, what really stands out is Leo's journey of transforming a perceived weakness into a powerful strength to protect his community. He learns he doesn't have to face his challenges alone and discovers unexpected allies. It really makes you think about the potential that might lie hidden within seemingly ordinary individuals and the profound impact that unexpected support can have.
That's a key insight from Leo's story. It highlights the potential for transformation inherent in individuals and the vital role that community support, even in its most unconventional forms, can play in overcoming adversity. It encourages you to look beyond surface appearances and consider the latent capabilities that people might possess when faced with challenging circumstances.
And with the Bullet Witch, we see this intense exploration of revenge. But it also delves into the corrupting nature of power and poses a really thought-provoking question. When does the pursuit of justice require us to venture beyond conventional means, perhaps even into the realm of the extraordinary or magical?
That's a really tough question.
Leela's story compels you to consider the complexities of vengeance and whether the ends can ever justify such enchanted means.
Leela's narrative provides a compelling look at the darker aspects of justice and how personal trauma can fuel a transformative, though potentially morally ambiguous, path. It prompts you to consider the cyclical nature of violence and the delicate balance between seeking retribution and becoming the very thing you oppose, especially when wielding powerful and unconventional abilities.
These are the kinds of stories that really stay with you, aren't they?
They really do. They make you think.
Packed with action, but also offering some really interesting ideas to chew on.
Yeah.
We hope you enjoyed this exploration of these thrilling tales with us on the Action Hero podcast.
Me too. It's been a blast.
There are always more addictive action stories waiting to be uncovered, so make sure you rate and follow so you don't miss our next adventure. You never know what incredible heroes and villains we'll encounter next time.
I can't wait.
Thanks for listening.
See ya.